It is getting cold here in Michigan, and so we have a few outdoor projects that we are trying to finish up before it gets too chilly, one of them being paint. So today I am painting these doors, and I picked orange. Very mid-century. I'll show you the color. It's gorgeous. It actually matches our fridge almost like perfectly, on purpose, of course. So because paint won't dry below 50 degrees and it's kind of teetering on that right now in Michigan, we have to do this now before winter comes. So this house has a lot of tan going on, and I want to bring back some of that mid-century retro color. Yee! Whoa! That's a little scarier than I thought.
We'll flip it over to see the dry.
Okay.
It'll be a little darker dry, but that's bright.
I'm a little scared. It's called baked clay. Okay.
Yeah, it's thick.
Yes, it's a little scary of a color, but we're doing it. Woo!
All right.
Oh wow.
Sweet.
That's orange.
Awesome.
It's good stuff. So we're gonna do the inside this color as well. I think it should dry a little darker, hopefully.
It's a little more burnt. It'll dry.
A little more burnt, okay. So I'm finished with my first coat. I don't love it, but it's pretty chilly here today, so it's not really drying right now, so I'm hoping it dries a little more burnt, but it's very bright. But that is the mid-century vibe. Yeah, I might just need some getting used to it. What do you think?
Yeah, it's different. I don't know.
It's bright.
I didn't realize I didn't have a mic on at this point, but I was trying to say something clever about the orange from the artistic tiles tying in with the doors. I don't know if I convinced Sarah.
Anytime I drive by someone's house with a really kind of offensive front door color, I always say, it probably looked really good on a paint chip. And I feel like that just happened to me.
How's it going?
Good. So last night I added some black to the orange paint because I felt like the orange was a little too cutesy, a little too poppy for me. And I think it's better. Still is very bright, but that's like the mid-century is like bright orange. So I think I just have to get used to it. But yeah, it's a little bit less intense now and a little more burnt. So I added some black. So let's see how she goes here.
All right, a big thank you to Sarah for painting all these doors while I was working on the garage. They really just add a nice pop of color to the outside of this house. And we love the bold mid-century look. So, and we're able to do it before it gets too cold here in Michigan. Today's actually a beautiful day. It's like 70 degrees. But I wanted to take a minute to thank our sponsor for today's video, Deslock. So if you're ready to bring your home security to the next level, Deslock has you covered. And it's especially great for us as Airbnb hosts, being able to give codes to guests and manage our property with Deslock. So let's get into some of the features. So first off, install. Install was super easy. It only took me about 10 minutes, maybe even less. I had the instructions right with me and I just popped out the old deadbolt, popped in the new one, and it worked very seamlessly. But what's awesome about this lock is all the different ways you can unlock and lock the door. Again, this is perfect as Airbnb hosts, but you can give each guest their own unique code. You can have master codes, codes for your cleaners, handymen, or my favorite, the fingerprint. It reads the fingerprint in like 0.3 seconds and then unlocks the door, so it's super fast. It makes just coming in and out and securing the house a lot easier and faster. We can also get notifications sent to our phone when guests check in, and I can even lock this remotely from our house at home with your wireless gateway. So that's a super awesome feature. It's powered by 4 AA batteries here in the back, but if for some reason those die, you also have a key, regular key lock in the front, and then also an emergency USB-C port in the bottom to give it quick power to unlock. So you don't have to worry about, the batteries die and you being locked out for some reason, or if the code stops working. There's lots of ways to get in. I can also just control it with Bluetooth with my phone, just with the nice TT Lock app. The TT Lock app is where you access all the different features here, but it's really just super easy to lock. You just hold it up, press the button, and it locks for you. So with running Airbnb, being able to offer self-check-in is really a huge benefit to your guests. That's why having a smart lock like this is just really beneficial for us as Airbnb hosts. Absolutely would recommend Deslock. If you're interested in learning more, I'll put a link in the description below. You can go check them out. They're an awesome company, and I highly recommend them.
Another time-sensitive item on the to-do list was finishing the island. We had countertops coming, and we needed to finish the tile on the island before they came, so that's exactly what I did. We used 4 giant 24 by 48 tiles. They went on super easy and no grout, which was super awesome.
Some big tiles.
Sure.
Those are going there.
Yep.
Right.
2 big tiles.
Pretty sweet.
There it is.
What do you think, Rubes?
So today I'm working on finishing the cabinets. It's been a long journey to get here. We took the doors home to put the veneer on them and stain them and all that, but we had a lot of work to do here as well. So let me show you what we got going on. So all this I put on, this is called edge banding, and it glues on. But now I have to stain it all dark like this. So there's quite a bit to do here. I got to try to not get it on the white. This really will just give it a complete look when the doors are shut. You won't see any white. It'll be all that dark oak color, which would be great. I wanted to show a couple of the products we're using here. This is the clear coat we're putting over everything. It's called Polyacrylic Max. It's water-based, and so it doesn't leave an amber tint. It just is perfectly clear. But it's supposedly it's good stuff. It says you only need 1 coat. I've been doing 2 to 3 coats to be safe, but and that's kind of what we're covering it all with. And then the stain is called Minwax Dark Walnut. All right, so I put down this piece of cardboard as a protector. Hopefully we don't get any stain on the countertop. I don't think stain would soak into epoxy, but I just want to be extra sure, extra safe. Got a fresh rag, so hopefully don't have any drips. So you just dip it in a teeny bit here, and we're gonna hope for the best. So it's kind of a tedious process. I don't like staining things when they're already up. The doors were a lot easier because they were off. This just feels more scary, honestly. So. Now I'm just doing the poly, and I may be putting it on thicker than I should, but at least to make sure they're very durable and spill proof. So, all right, so I got my poly done. These are the drawers I did today, so that's the second coat. These are the drawers I did at home, and one thing I noticed is that some of them kind of stuck together when I was coming up here. So I'm gonna just kind of go over them, lightly sand, and maybe touch up some poly if I need to. The goal is to get all these doors ready to go and dry by tomorrow so I can put them up. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to use my crayon on some of these white spots here and see if we can fill them in. Yeah, maybe we'll get one up today. Okay. Yeah, that pretty much hides it. All right, so now what I've been doing while I'm waiting for my touch-up poly to dry on all my doors is going through and finding all these edge banding mistakes I made, which there's quite a few. I'm using this little crayon. It's 4 cabinets, touch-up fill-in sticks. Okay, color in that crack there like that. And then what I've been doing is taking just my fingernail, kind of doing the touch-up there. Okay, a little bit more here. And then just take a microfiber cloth and wipe that, and then that'll totally fill in that gap, and you'll never even notice. I mean, this will be covered with the cabinet door anyways, but just kind of fixing some of those imperfections, but it's going pretty well. All right, I'm going to start installing these doors because I think I'm ready. We're all touched up here. I have these soft close hinges I bought. The other ones were not soft close, so we're going to replace them with these ones. They'll just be a little nicer for guests, but this is going to take a while, I think. See if this door fits. Keep in mind we're going to be cleaning these off, maybe sanding the insides because they have some stain marks on them, but that's for another day. Let's see. Okay, pop in there like that and then soft close. Let's see how close we get here. Okay, so now we got to adjust all the alignment. This is why it takes so long, because you got to make lots of adjustments here. First 2 took me about 10 minutes, so hopefully
The next sections go faster, but
So it's the weekend up here, which means that we bring the whole family to kind of check in to see what Jamie's been up to all week, because I'm not usually able to get up here during the weeks with him because we have school and drop off and pick up and stuff like that. So let me show you what he's been up to. We got countertops this week. You can't really see them, but they're beautiful. Those are all new countertops back in there. We got nice quartz. I got these bar stools off Facebook Marketplace. They're brand new. Paid $90 for all 4 of them. We put in this really beautiful tile back in here that is just a nice subtle backsplash, but it has like nice lines and it's like ribbed, so it's some nice texture. So all those little details are starting to come together. But Jamie has been working really hard on all of these wood veneer cabinets. So a big savings for us has been to save the cabinets, but usually when you're saving money, it means more work. So instead of getting new cabinets, we're kind of making the plain white ones into mid-century modern what we want. He even did this wood end cap and then made it look extra beefy and thick right here. It's just so beautiful. It looks very expensive, but wasn't. And then here's some nice like hardware we'll be adding in to give it a little bit more of a modern touch and a little more dimension. What else? Our sink will be over here. Oh, I can show you the faucets we have. Our orange fridge will go right here, so that'll be a nice pop of color, as you guys know. So here's like a couple sink faucets I got at auction. There's 2 of them because we need one for here and the boathouse. And I think that this one's going in here, just a really beautiful gold kind of commercial looking faucet. Really beautiful. I think I paid $60 for that. Sweet. And then you guys have probably seen this used to be like a pantry here that Jamie like ripped out and added a bunch of extra square footage for us. And then we put on this nice slider door. So just lots of really beautiful details coming together. So because this house is so unique, we have the bunk room back here and then also the other main bedrooms. You kind of have to walk through the bunk room. Woo! Come back in here. This is the girls' play area right now. So the girls are playing in here, having some fun. These are queen bunks, and then underneath there's a twin size mattress. So this room can sleep 5. So that's kind of unique. Even though it's a small room, we're kind of packing them in. This is going to be party house, just tons of fun. We hope cousins and families can come together here and just enjoy being together. So these bedrooms I still have to kind of put together with all my throws and pillows and a little bit more artwork. We are coming along and trying to finish before Christmas. Are we going to make it? Nope, we're not. That's okay.
We're going to have a daytime party here. No overnight.
Yeah.
That's okay.
We won't have bathrooms by then. You want to see how the bathrooms are? People are always like, how do you guys do it? How do you get it all done? Well, the answer is we don't, because it's taken us a while. Here, this is the first bathroom. See our progress? Ooh. Second bathroom doesn't look any better. So that's okay. We don't need showers yet. So yeah. Anyways, we're trying to get it done before Christmas, but that's okay if we don't. We are enjoying ourselves and it's beautiful here. So stay tuned. We'll see you guys next time.